we're talking about Simisear, the first pure fire-type evolution, final evolution, and second stage Pokémon introduced in Gen 5, being the only evolution of Pansear who evolves when exposed to a Firestone. Simisear's previous BYC dates are July 24th, 1997, May 14th, 2000, March 5th, 2003, December 24th, 2005, October 14th, 2008, August 5th, 2011, May 26th, 2014, March 16th, 2017, January 5th, 2020, and October 26th, 2022. This is probably my least favorite of the three elemental monkey evolutions design-wise. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like it. As I mentioned yesterday, I confused the names of Pansear and Simisear, believing that their names should be switched for some reason. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Simisear, the Ember Pokemon whose number is 0514. This is what it looks like. Its type is Fire, abilities Gluttony, Blaze, it's an ability. Gender ratio is 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 75 or 17.5%. Breeding is egg group field, hatch time 20 cycles. Height is 3'3" or 1 meter. Weight is 61.7 pounds or 28 kilograms. Base experience yield is 174. Leveling rate is medium fast. EV yield is 2 and speed. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokédex color is red and base friendship is 70. Simisear is a fire type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves from Pansear when exposed to a Firestone. Biology: Simisear is a simian Pokemon that is primarily a bright red color, although its muzzle, chest, upper belly, fingers, and toes are all cream colored. Its hands have 5 fingers and its feet have 3 toes. Meanwhile, its arms, legs, and lower belly, along with the rest of its head, hands, and feet are all red. Its upper and lower belly are separated in color at the midsection by a red spike pattern extending upward from its legs. It has large oval eyes and a small black nose, and its ears are broad with orange insides. On its head is a swirled, flame-like red tuft with a smaller tuft on either side. Its fluffy, swirled tail resembles a flame as well. Simisear has white, fluffy shoulder ruffs that resemble smoke. Simisear loves sweet foods and consumes them to fuel the flame burning inside its body. When it becomes excited, its body becomes hot and embers rise from its tail and head tuft. It is also capable of scattering embers from these areas to attack opponents. Evolution: Simisear evolves from Pansear, so Pansear, Simisear. Game data, Pokédex entries. In Gen 5, Black, it loves sweets because they become energy for the fire burning inside its body. White, a flame burns inside its body. It scatters embers from its head and tail to sear its opponents. Black 2 and White 2. When it gets excited, embers rise from its head and tail and it gets hot. For some reason, it loves sweets. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black 2 and White 2's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black 2, White 2, and Y's entry. Game locations, side game locations, events, held items. In events, it has the air balloon 100% of the time. Stats, base stats, HP 75, attack 98, defense 63, special attack 98, special defense 63, speed of 101, for a total of 498. Type effectiveness, damage normally by normal, fighting, flying, poison, ghost, electric, psychic, dragon, and dark. Weak to ground, rock, and water for double, immune to nothing, resistant to bug, steel, fire, grass, ice, and fairy all for half. Learn step by leveling up. There isn't any moves that it gains by leveling up. By TM we're skipping. By breeding we're skipping. By tutoring in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it can get Covet and Endeavor. In Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, it gets Fire Pledge. And in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it can get Fire Punch, Focus Punch, Gastro Acid, Gunk Shot, Heat Wave, Helping Hand, Iron Tail, Knockoff, Low Kick, Recycle, Roleplay, Snore, Superpower, Throat Chop, and Uproar. Via prior evolution, Pansear gives it Scratch, Play Nice, Incinerate, Yawn, Bite, Amnesia, Recycle, and Sun and Moon, Natural Gift, and Crunch. By transfer from another generation, from 5 and 6, it can get Cut, Dig, and Hone Claws. From 6, it can get Power Up Punch. From 5 and 6, it can get Rock Smash. And from 6, it can get Secret Power. Side game data, got all this. Evolution data, Pansear, Firestone, Simisear. Sprites, so basically the same, other than the darker colors, of course. Yeah, interesting tail on the backs, right? Yeah. Darker red and orange. For the shiny. In Gen 6. Get The models. And different colors, of course, and these seem to be wildly different reds. I mean, these kind of were different too, but like, this feels more different somehow. In Gen 6, the eyes change a little bit. I mean, the mouth gets a little bit smaller as well. Yeah. Homes, you get these models. Animation, Simisear and Pokemon the series, black and white, with Axu, Emolga, and Oshawott. Got all the Pokedex entries in Black and White episode 25 in Ash's Pokedex. Simisear, the Ember Pokemon, and the evolved form of Pansear. Simisear loves to eat sweets, which sustain the fire that burns inside its body. In the manga, Simisear and Pokemon Adventures. This, the TCG. Trivia, Simisear shares its category with Fletchinder. They are both known as the Ember Pokemon. In Japanese, the two Pokemon also share their category with Charcadet, namely Hinoko Pokemon, Sparks Pokemon. Simisear ranked last in the Japanese Pokemon General Election 720 poll to decide what would be distributed at Japanese showings of Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel. It was distributed at Pokemon centers and Pokemon stores to commemorate its loss. I read this last point in the Pansear video, Origin. Simisear appears to be based on a monkey and a flame, though its midsection's pattern, cloud or steam like shoulder ruffs, and flame like appendages make it similar in appearance to an active volcano. It, along with its two contemporaries, seems to be inspired by the three wise monkeys motif. With its large ears, Simisear represents hear no evil. Name origin, Simisear may be a combination of simian, seer, and ear, relating to the three wise monkeys motif. Bauk Ki may be a combination of Bao, Chinese for to burst, to explode. Basuto, burst, and monkey. The languages. See also external links. Let's move on. Now let's watch Simisear's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 682, Emolga and the new Volt Switch. The plot isn't really relevant because Simisear is the Who's That Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Simisear!
Okay. And that is Simisear's first thing in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Simisear. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Simisear. This is Simisear and Super Smash Bros. By PQ1A. Got this AI art. This is Mornings with Simisear by Microbehan. It's a fun image of a human, probably the trainer of Simisear here, making breakfast for Simisear. This seems to be an Azurill and a Snorlax in the background. That's fun. And the honey jar looks like Teddy Ursa. That's fun. This is Simisear by Danny My Brother. This sort of simplified-ish Simisear on looks like a poster. Very fun. This is number 514, Simisear by Microbehan. This nice art of a Simisear here being used as a campfire while people roast their kebabs. It's very fun. The second image shows that was actually card art. This is a fan-made card here, so we've got Simisear EX, evolves from Pansear, Stage 1 Pokemon, HP 280, it's a fire type, got two moves, Spread Shot, Inferno, and Heat Daze. Spread Shot, Inferno costs 1 fire energy and 1 of any energy. It says, this attack deals 20 damage to all of your opponent's Pokemon per fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Discard all fire energy from this Pokemon afterwards. Heat Daze costs 1 energy and hits for 50 damage. It says, attach a fire energy to this Pokemon from your discard pile. It's weak to water for double. It's resistant to grass for minus 30. It costs 1 of any energy to retreat. The Pokemon EX rule, when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. It was illustrated by Bihan. It's a G card. SVI, I don't know what that means. It's number 77 of 100. I don't know what these 3 stars mean. And then it's 20, 23, and all that copyright stuff. Yes, very well done. Pansear line Akanane regional form by So, we've got this image. I did this one yesterday, but we could do it again. So we've got Pansear and Simisear. It's a fighting now. It's this very interesting regional form, very different than the original. This is Simisear, Pokemon Gen 5 by Vertel. This very nice model here, very well done. This is MLG Team, Simisage plus Simisear plus Simipour by Derry Loco 2. So do this one in the Simisage video, but we can do it again. It's MLG Major League Gaming, the Dank Monkeys of Unova. Has the meme pixelated sunglasses. And this one's holding Doritos, nacho cheese, and then the red Mountain Dew. This one's holding regular Mountain Dew, and the green Doritos bag. And this one's holding the blue Mountain Dew and blue Doritos. Yes. Very interesting. This is Simisear strolling by Ying Cartoon Man. So this fun image of it strolling. Somehow it says it's from 2026. I don't... Maybe they meant 2025. Maybe it's 2020 or something. Maybe it's... Well, yeah, maybe it's 2020 or something. That's how they fancily did it. I don't know. I don't... Yeah. Maybe they intended to release this in 2026, but they got it done early. I don't know. Anyway, very interesting. This is that one other Fire Monkey Pokemon by Micro Bihan. It's this cool stylized Simisear here. Very well done. This is Simisear Stamp by J Boys D Liu. So this fun image of it on a stamp. This is Welcome Back Buddy by Micro Bihan. So we've got this trainer here, I guess, hugging the Simisage. I guess they were away for a while. I don't know. Very well done. This is Simisear by Bloxables. It's just a frame from the Gen 5 front sprite of Simisear. This is Simisear by Micro Bihan. This fun image of it kind of sitting like it's almost like a delinquent in class, I guess. You got a few other faces. Yeah. I kind of like this design more than the official design. This feels a lot more, I don't know, better designed for some reason to me. But yeah, very well done. This is Simisear Vor RP by Kato-Matic22. So it's just the official art. I assume the RP is in the description. This is Simisear Back by Bloxables. It's a frame from the back sprite of Simisage in Gen 5. This is ATBU Team Thorn, now hiring by Novern. It's got this fun image of this restaurant here where Simisear is the chef, and we got a couple waiters struggling to hold up the tray, and a Frigivax as well. That's fun. Very well done. This is MMDDL Elemental Monkeys by Creatings My Game. So we did this one yesterday, but we could do it again. It's Pokemon Elemental Monkeys. You've got them in the style of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. It's got Pansage, Simisage, Pansear, Simisear, Panpour, and Simipour. Very well done. This is 0514 Simisear by Aaron Tiger Tears. So this AI art of a more realistic Simisear here, I guess. I probably should have mentioned this in the Victini video as one of the rules. We don't do beta versions of Pokemon because even though this is technically Simisear, it's not Simisear as we know it, and that's what we're counting as Simisear. So that's it. Let's move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. In the next official video, I'll be talking about Panpour. As always, this is my proper outfit. You'll see me tomorrow.